Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Vachier Lagrave and Peter Svidler. This is a game from the Sinquefield Cup 2021. Vachier Lagrave had white pieces and he started with d4. Peter Svidler played knight to f6, c4, g6, white to move. Knight to c3 is the most played move. Instead, Maxime played h4. Wow! When I saw this move, I knew it would be an exciting game. Bishop to g7, knight to c3, black to move. Peter Svidler castled kingside. Well, d5, and the Grunwald defense was expected. Instead we have a castling, and now e4, and instead of the Grunwald defense, we have the King's Indian defense. d6, bishop to e2, c5, d5, closing the center. This is how the former world champion Petrosian preferred to play against the King's Indian defense. Black to move. Peter Svidler played b5 in the spirit of the Benko gambit. C takes on b5, a6, a4, a takes on b5, bishop takes on b5, bishop to a6, bishop to d2, bishop takes bishop, pawn takes bishop, knight from b to d7, knight to f3, rook takes rook, queen takes rook, queen to b6, black intends to win the pawn on b5 and then perhaps the one on b2 also. Maxime castle kingside. Harry must wait. h5 would be quite risky for white. Back to our game. Castling, rook to b8, queen to a6, knight to e8, rook to a1, black to move, king to f8. While MVL was thinking about the next move, he had Harry yelling, "Pick me, pick me!" So Maxime played h5. Knight to c7. Well, g takes on h5 can be played by black. But is it worth it? Knight to c7, queen to a4, rook to a8, attacking the queen, queen to d1, rook takes rook, queen takes rook, knight to e5. Surely Peter Svidler considered knight takes on b5 and perhaps didn't like this continuation. Queen to a8 check, knight to b8. Knight takes on b5, queen takes on b5, queen to a7. And if now queen takes on b2, then queen to c7 and white stands better. Back to our game. Knight to e5. h6, knight takes on f3 check, pawn takes knight, bishop takes on c3, bishop takes on c3, queen takes on b5. It looks like that black equalized. Yes, he did. Unless white can take an advantage of the weaknesses of the dark squares on the king's side. But how to do that? What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? MVL played the best move, b4. This is the move that brings broccoli home if you are vegetarian. Knight to e8 was played. Let's take it back. If c takes on b4, bishop takes on b4, and now if queen takes on b4, then Qxa1 Ne8. Back to our game. Knight to e8, b takes on c5, d takes on c5, and black has a passed pawn. He's ready for the endgame. White is ready for the middle game. But how to continue? What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? MVL played bishop to g7 check, king to g8, What happens if knight takes bishop? This is what happens. Queen takes on g7 check. And after king to e8, king to g2. And black is lost. Back to our game. So we have king to g8. Queen to a8, pinning the knight. At the moment, the knight is safe, maybe. So, Svidler pushed the pawn, intending to get a new queen. Queen to d8, creeping closer to the black king. Queen to a4, king to g2, queen to b5. White played the move and black resigned, and the move is bishop to b2. Let's take it back. Queen takes pawn on e7 also is like this. Knight takes on g7, pawn takes knight, king takes pawn, d6. And white wins, but the game would last longer. After bishop to b2, Svidler resigned. If the queen takes bishop, then checkmate. And if king to f8, one line goes like this. Bishop to a3, queen to b7, d6, f6. But after d7, black is totally lost. What a game. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.